The following sports special is a broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. It's time for the fun of a summertime tradition with Little League All-Star Baseball.
Play ball!
And now, let's go to the ballpark and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Second base, number 13, Landon Allen.
Welcome back to Hedgesville
Extra hitter, number 23,
as we get ready for the
Desmond
area
Nyser.
Championship game here
Batting
on TV
10th,
10, WRNR
number
TV
7,
on YouTube,
Ashton
10 to
Carter.
12 All-Stars, District 6, Area
Batting
1
11th, extra hitter,
on
number
TV
2,
10 and
Easton
WRNR
Deering.
TV on YouTube. Dylan Bishop and Ethan Elliott
Batting 12th,
with you
extra hitter,
on the
number
call
22,
for the
Meridius
pregame
Howard.
show brought to you by Hagerstown Ford.
Batting
Revolutionizing the
13th,
car buying
extra hitter,
experience.
number 1,
Buy your
Blake
next vehicle
Smith.
online and they'll deliver it to you, and if you don't like it, they'll take
Martinsburg
it back.
is managed by Aaron
Online at
Stokes, with coaches
FordofHagerstown.com.
Woodco and Josh
Ethan,
Allen.
winner of this one gets crowned the Area 1 champions. Martinsburg and
Now let's
Jefferson
introduce
both
our home
looked
team,
impressive in their first
Jefferson
games, so we're going to see
County
which
10,
ones
11,
can
12
prevail here
All-Stars.
today.
Yeah, Dylan. Both the
Leading
teams
off,
look very
playing
impressive.
second base, number
In
21,
both their first
Henry
games, shutout
Solich.
games for both the teams, allowing 0 runs
Batting second, playing
from both
shortstop,
of their
number 4,
opponents.
Paxton
So
Thomas.
today will be very exciting. 2 heavyweights going at it.
Batting third, catching,
Absolutely.
number 50, Connor Craze.
And as we get going here, we will
Batting
go ahead and
fourth,
just take
pitching,
a
00,
1 minute break.
Asher Blair.
When we come back, we'll get you the lineups for
Batting
both sides,
fifth,
and it'll be
playing
just about
first
time
base,
for
number
first pitch.
14, Jackson
After the
Bush.
60-second break, we'll be back with more Little League
Batting
Baseball
sixth, playing
on
center
TV 10.
field, number 5.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Its laws. I will play fair and strive to win, but win or lose, I will always do my best. Play ball.
The Little League Pledge will kick us off.
Let me
Here
introduce
from
our
Hedgesville
umpires
for
for
the
evening
Area
before
1
we get started.
championship game.
Behind the plate, we have Sean
Martinsburg
Martinsburg
and Jefferson.
At first base, Doug Allen. Second base, Ben Shade.
Martinsburg
and third
will
base,
lead
Jason
off hitting
Edwards.
in the top of the first. Let's give
A
you
few
their
reminders
lineup.
for anyone
Lineups
that
brought to you by
wasn't here
CMA
last
Honda
night.
of Winchester,
There's
located at
absolutely no
3985
alcoholic
Valley
beverages
Pike in
permitted,
Winchester.
both at
Call
the tournament site and in the parking lot, as well as
540-686-1622
tobacco
at CMA
products
Honda
are
of
also
Winchester.
prohibited.
Owners just
No
care more
cowbells or
about
noise makers
you.
of any kind will be allowed during the
Martinsburg
game.
will lead off
and
with
coolers
Camden
and
Catlett
outside
at
food are
shortstop,
also
number
not allowed
42.
at the site. We would
Followed
like
by
to
Levi
remind
Coe,
parents,
catcher number
players,
4.
coaches, and
Then
spectators
it's Chase
to
Brown,
be
number
good sport
27,
and
as the
support
pitcher in
all
the 3
athletes
spot,
today.
followed by Kellen
Thank you. Let's
McKenzie,
have
number
a great
12,
game.
cleaning up and playing right. Then it's Hudson Mann, first baseman, number 34, followed by Grayson Stokes, third baseman, number 5, followed by Carson Reyes, center fielder, number 99, then Landon Allen, second baseman, number 13. Desmond Nyser follows, extra hitter, number 23. Ashton Carter plays left field, and wears number 7 will follow, followed by Easton Deering, extra hitter, number 2. And 2 more extra hitters rounding things out, Meridius Howard and Blake Smith, number 22, and number 1. Our starting batteries are brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Family-owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced and certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777. For Jefferson, it'll be Asher Blair as the starting pitcher, throwing to Connor Craze behind the plate. The defense behind Blair will be Miles Mumal at third, Paxton Thomas at short, Henry Solich at second, Jackson Bush at first, and the outfield left to right is Wyatt Horn, Beckett Mason, and Archer Torre. Our First pitch coming up is brought to you by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-4343. Ethan, we saw an impressive win for Martinsburg last night against South Berkeley, which followed an impressive win for Jefferson over Hedgesville. So we'll see if today both of those results mean that we might get a competitive one here. The competitive ones have been hard to come by so far. I think 6-0 South Berkeley, Morgan County to start it off has been the closest one so far. Martinsburg and Jefferson, these have been the two most impressive teams so far. So I'm not surprised that whoever wins between them will be crowned the Area 1 champion.
Yeah, definitely the two most impressive teams. We haven't had a close game yet, so that's all we can hope for.
Leading off for Martinsburg,
and I think we're going to have a good one
number
here.
42, Camden Catlett.
I think so. The sky's gotten a bit gray over here. Start things out as Camden Catlett steps in. First pitch from Asher Blair will be outside for ball one. There's a little bit of rain for a short amount of time in the forecast. See if it comes to pass. Catlett will take ball two. According to Apple Weather, it's already raining in Hedgesville. It hasn't come all the way over to the field yet, if it is. But it does say that it's expected to stop in 25 minutes. Our first pitch, 7:02. As Camden Catlett fouls one over, but it's in play for Jackson Bush to make the catch for out number one.
Good play right there
Now
from Bush to
batting,
track the
number 4,
ball off the
Levi
bat
Coe.
into foul territory and get over there and make the catch.
That brings up Levi Coe, catching again for Martinsburg. And first pitch will be a ball. Next pitch from Blair, off speed, gets him to swing through it, make it 1-1. 10-mile-per-hour wind, 20-mile-per-hour gusts. Here comes strike two. 77 degrees here in the first inning. Blair's 1-2. Off speed again. Swing and a miss for strike three. Two down in a row quickly for Blair.
Jace Brown.
And it was talked about last game, but how important pitching is in this tournament. It might be the most important thing, pitching and defense, Dylan.
The pitching definitely makes a big difference. And we'll start off with our first pitcher versus pitcher matchup of the night between these two. Jace Brown steps in, taking strike one. Our top of the first is brought to you by Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, a family-owned full-service funeral home proudly serving the area since 1880 as Brown looks at strike two. Paxton Thomas was very impressive on the mound for Jefferson yesterday. Blair off to a good start through two batters, and Brown will foul off the 0-2 to stay alive. Brown gives this one a ride. Off the scoreboard. Jace Brown makes it 1-0 Martinsburg. Just like that. Boy, when they go out quick here so far in this tournament.
Yeah, they do, Dylan. Brown puts a dent in the scoreboard here in the first inning. What a hit for Brown.
Quick 1-0 lead for Martinsburg, and that's Brown giving himself insurance to work with when he goes up to the mound for the first time. One hit
Now batting
and one
number
run
12, Kellen McKenzie.
for Martinsburg, and following him in the lineup is McKenzie that hit one out of the park last night. First pitch to McKenzie is outside and low for a ball. Next pitch is a ball as well. Next pitch out of the zone, too. McKenzie had 4 RBIs yesterday, also drove in 2 more with a double later in the game after his 2-run home run. This is on the ground over to second, and Solich can't get it. Goes right by his glove and into right field.
Please return all foul balls to the tent on the visitor side. Please return all foul balls to the tent on the visitor side.
Puts McKenzie on base.
Now batting, number 34, Hudson Mann.
Hudson Mann steps up, first baseman will take strike 1. This one bounces. Craze keeps it close enough where McKenzie stays at first. Man, hits this one the other way to right field. This is caught by Archer Torre. Moving to his right for out number 3. So Martinsburg, 1 pitch gets them their first hit of the game, their first run of the game. Solo shot from Jace Brown will give him a run to work with, pitching with the lead after the 60-second break as we go to the bottom of the first. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Wow, that's a screen.
Welcome back for the bottom of the first on TV at 10 as the rain's coming through Hedgesville. We haven't really had any of it yet, but we are getting the rainbow out around left field where Jace Brown just hit the home run. So the goal at the end of the rainbow was 1 run for Martinsburg.
Yeah, and now he gets to pitch with that confidence, Dylan. It's got to feel good on the mound for him.
Absolutely. So Jefferson will step in. We'll read you their lineup as we go through the bottom of the first here, brought to you by the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results. Looking for a home in the tri-state area, call the Larry DeMarco team at 304-263-4222 or visit them online at modernrealtyresults.com. Here's a strike to Solich. It's Henry Solich, second baseman, number 21, leading off. He's going to be followed by Paxton Thomas, the shortstop, number 4. And then Connor Craze, the catcher, number 50. Here comes the 0-1 by Jace Brown, inside for a ball. Cleanup spot is Asher Blair, the pitcher, 0-0. And Jackson Bush, first base, number 14. Beckett Mason, catcher, number 5, in the 6th spot, followed by Miles Mumal, third baseman, number 23. Extra hitter, number 6, Blake Price. As the next pitch comes in, Solich is going to pop this one up, and we'll get you the rest of their lineup after seeing that it's brought in by Grayson Stokes for out number 1. After Blake Price in the lineup, it'll be Wyatt Horn, number 29, the left fielder, then Cameron Anders, extra hitter number 9, followed by extra hitter number 13, Levi Jones, and rounding things out is right fielder number 2, Archer Torre. Paxton Thomas steps in after an impressive 5 2/3 innings on the mound yesterday against Hedgesville. Jace Brown bounces this one to start the at-bat to him for ball 1.
Thomas also had an absolute nuke yesterday.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jefferson sent out 3 over the wall against Hedgesville. Thomas was one of them. Craze was the other 2 behind him in the lineup. This is grounded over to second base. Throw in time by Landon Allen for out number 2. Good start for Jace Brown, the younger brother of
now batting
one of the
number
aces
50,
in the rotation for
Craze.
Martinsburg High School this year, Jameer Brown. Jace just at 11 years old, as he was on the All-Star team at 10 last year. Just like his brother, who was in the pitching rotation for Martinsburg as a freshman at the high school level. He'll pitch to Connor Craze, foul ball.
Craze with 2 home runs last night. A very impressive outing for him. Scary guy to pitch to if you're Brown right here.
Absolutely. Lucky's facing him with none on and 2 outs in the inning. The 0-1 goes inside to even the count. Brown winds up and fires. This will be fouled away. Brown now with a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch to Craze, and this is hit as a missile over towards left field, nearly taking somebody's head off, but just a foul ball in the end. Defense behind Brown is Stokes at third, Catlett at short, Allen at second, and Mann at first. Here's call strike 3 as the outfield of Carter, Reyes, and McKenzie left to right go into the dugout as it's 3 up, 3 down for Jace Brown to start off his first inning of work. That means that it's still 1-0 Martinsburg through a full inning. We'll take 60 seconds and come back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
I like the layout of the course very much. I think it challenges the low handicappers and is very playable for the mid and high handicappers.
All different levels can play on this course.
I think it challenges you from the get-go.
And the first tee program here is one of the best, if second to none. It is the best in the state of West Virginia.
The men have a league, the women have a league, the kids have things going on. Like, it really is kind of the whole package here at Locust Hill. Everybody's very welcoming.
Love the folks here that play golf, but a lot of great relationships and friendships with people here.
You know, sometimes you can only judge a course by their members. We have a great core membership here.
I was able to build some fantastic relationships here, and that's why I've been here for 30 years. When you join any club, you're joining to play golf, but you're really paying for the experience. And the experience here at Locust I found to always be a good time and a fun affair.
To schedule a tee time, become a member, or see upcoming events, visit www.locusthillgolfcourse.com or call us today at 304-728-7300.
Top of the second on TV 10 is brought to you by the personal injury attorneys Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Burke. Visit burkeandschultz.com. We play hardball. It'll be Stokes, Reyes, and Allen. 2 up for Martinsburg in the second. We'll go ahead and get it out of the way now. He's only on deck, but I got to apologize to Carson Reyes from last night.
Leading
Let's just
off
say
for Martinsburg,
boys
number
can have
5,
long hair too.
Grayson Stokes.
Sorry about that one. Grayson Stokes will step into the box to start off the inning. And working fast as he steps right in is Blair. Stokes checks his swing, but it's in the zone for a strike. This will be the 20th pitch for Blair so far. And that's called strike 2. Right at the letters. And it's called strike 3. 3-pitch strikeout for the second K for Asher Blair. both
Now
pitchers
batting, number 99,
outside of the solo
Carson
home
Reyes.
run. Looking real good so far.
Yeah.
That'll bring up Carson Reyes. This one's outside. Reyes had a hit, got on base a couple times last night, made a nice diving play out in center field. And the 1-0 is hit softly. Looked like it maybe was going to ride the foul line a little bit. And then it rolls foul. Player winds and fires, and the off-speed pitch gets Reyes out in front for strike two. Reyes hits this one hard over to third base, but snow-coned in the glove by Miles Mumal and thrown over for out number two.
Now batting
fielding
number
right there
13,
from Mumal.
Landon Allen.
Landon Allen will try to keep the second inning alive for Martinsburg. First pitch to him is out of the zone. Allen came in relief of Cam Catlett last night. Threw a couple solid innings. Next one out of the zone as well. Next one, close, but just out of the zone, ball three. It was 2 innings, just giving up a walk and a hit from Landon Allen on the mound yesterday.
Yeah, and Blair clearly a little upset out on the mound that none of these are strikes.
And it's 2 in a row that we're upsetting to him, as this is now a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting number 23, Desmond Nizer.
Just the third base runner for Martinsburg. The first, of course, being just getting to jog around the bases as soon as he hit the ball. That'll bring up Desmond Nizer. And this is a well-hit ball. One hop over to Thomas at second base. Throw to Solich. And the force out is out number 3. So the pitchers are in a rhythm right now. But one bad pitch has put Martinsburg up 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. Let's take 60. Come back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg is looking for joyful, dedicated primary lead teachers for grades K through 4 to join our vibrant team for the 2026-27 academic year. We're searching for educators who believe in more than just lesson plans, teachers who inspire a love of learning, build confidence, and weave biblical truth into every subject. At TCCA, we offer so much more than a classroom. With a 100-acre campus full of outdoor adventures, daily research-based agriculture classes unlike any school in the state, movement-based instruction, equestrian education, and bi-weekly student choice clubs, and a Christ-centered classical education that connects learning to real life. Our students don't just thrive, they flourish, and so do our teachers. If you're passionate about laying a strong foundation for young learners and want to be part of something bigger, we'd love to hear from you. Email your resume to Rachel Hull at RachelHullTCCA@outlook.com. That's Rachel Hull TCCA@outlook.com to apply or learn more. The Classical Christian Academy is located at 7192 Arden Noble Road, Martinsburg, West Virginia 25403.
Our bottom of the second is brought to you by Berkeley County Health Department. Prevent, Promote, Protect. Offering public, clinical, and environmental services at 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. The Asher Blair in the cleanup spot for Jefferson to start off the bottom of the second. Here's the 1-0 from Brown. That'll be low, ball 2. Brown had Jefferson go up, 3 down in the first. The 2-0 gets over for strike 1. Brown gets his sign and the pitch. Out of the zone. Ball 3. Player stands ready. And that's low for ball 4. Jefferson, their first base runner.
Now batting number 14, Jackson Bush.
None down in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Bush, Jackson Bush, the first baseman, out of the zone for ball 1. Bush squares around the bunt, really running in for that one as the pitch comes in is Stokes. Bush pulls it back for strike 1. Brown gets another strike across, make it 1-2. The 1-2's fouled away, so Bush stays alive. Brown will wind and fire. This is going to be on the ground in play. Brown going to have to field a position. Scoops it from his glove, tosses it from the glove to his first baseman. Hudson Mann gets it. And
now
that's out number 1.
Five,
but the runner moves
Mason.
to second.
Yeah, basically a sacrifice bunt for him, so gets the job
pretty
done.
much.
Gets the job done.
Swinging sacrifice bunt, pretty much. Yeah, you're right. It's a fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Beckett Mason. The runner on second, and just 1 out. This is popped up. Looks like it's going to go out of play over to left field. So it's 0-1 for Mason. Mason yesterday drew 2 walks. Reached the third time on an error. And this slides and is out of the glove of Ashton Carter in left. Blair will move up to third, putting runners on the corners with just 1 down.
Blair thought Carter caught it, was running back to second base. Yeah. Realized he didn't catch it, and made it to third. Good base running right there from Blair.
So after Carter couldn't bring it in left, runners on the corners and 1 out for Miles Mumaw. Mumaw squares around the bunt. He's going to pull it back. Stokes is really just sprinting in when the bunt attempt is pulled around. But I think it's going to make it hard for Jefferson if they do lay down a bunt. Mumaw had an RBI single yesterday as part of the win for Jefferson. It gets the bunt around, and the ball comes and hits him in the face off the bat. That's absolutely a tough break.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay, Dylan. Not what you want to see here.
I think we're pretty easily going to need a 1-minute break here. Let's just go ahead and take it. Kyler back at the studio. We'll take, well, no, actually, maybe not. Mumaw might be ready to tough this one out. Let's just go ahead and take 30, and then we'll come back after 30 and give you an update. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Welcome back to Hedgesville, here as we are underway in the Little League Area 1 District 6 Little League 10 to 12 All-Star Baseball Tournament. Miles Mumon just took a baseball off the face after trying to bunt, and it came off the bat and right into his face. Mumon's back up now. He's looking like he's ready to step back into the box here after giving himself a second. What a tough kid if he's able to.
Yeah.
Goodness. I wouldn't blame him at all for calling it a day. It was hard to tell exactly what part of his face it might have hit, but he definitely went up and his hand went right for the face. Came off about the part of the bat closer to the knob near his hands, and it just bounced straight up into him. You got the coaching staff for Jefferson checking on him. Manager Anthony Thomas, coaches A.J. Mason and Terry Mumon.
He's practice swinging. I think he's ready to get back in there.
He wants to come back in there. That was a foul ball for strike 2.
Yeah, 0-2 count.
He just gave a thumbs up to the either catcher or umpire or both. Deep breath, and he's now getting some practice swings in, ready to go back at it. He's going to have to swing away after that was strike 2 on the bunt attempt. The 0-2. He hits this one in the center, but it is right to Reyes, but tagging up from third and scoring as the throw goes up the line is Asher Blair to tie us up at 1. And about 2 minutes after taking a baseball off the face, Mumon gets an RBI.
Now batting.
Yeah, his dugout's got to be
Blake
hype right
Price.
now, Don. I see them all hitting him on the helmet right there. To get back in there and make a sac fly, I mean, you got to be hype after that.
Absolutely. I might give him a pat on the back rather than a touch on the head after that. But, it works either way, and that ties the game here in the second inning. RBI on the sacrifice fly for Mumon. And we're tied up here in the area championship game. Here's Price, Blake Price on the ground over to short. Nice play by Camden Catlett and a good stretch by Hudson Mann. We'll get the third out and retire the side. So Mumon grits through and gets a sacrifice fly RBI to tie us at 1 as we go to the third inning. We'll take 60 seconds and come back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
John's Pool Supplies, your local one-stop shop for all of your swimming pool needs. Located at 237 Eagle School Road, John's Pool Supplies has over 30 years of experience and a large selection of products, services, and supplies for your pool or hot tub. From custom liner installation and pool inspections to free water testing, call John's Pool Supplies at 304-267-2000 or go to johnspoolsupplies.com.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Top of the third inning here. On TV 10, brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. One of the more impressive things you'll see in the Little League All-Star Tournament. Last half inning tied us up at 1 apiece as Miles Mumal took a baseball to the face off of a bunt attempt from his own bat. Came right back and immediately, first pitch swinging,
number 7,
sacrifice
Ashton
fly
Carter.
RBI to center field. So here in the third, it's 1-1 between Jefferson and Martinsburg in the area championship. Ball 1 to start off here against Ashton Carter. Here's a shallow right field, not even quite right field, as it's brought in to the glove of Henry Solich right at the edge of the infield on the pop-up.
Now batting number 2, Easton Deering.
Dylan Bishop and Ethan Elliott with you on the call for TV 10. Kyler High back in the studio. Colton Musgrove behind the camera. As Easton Deering steps in, takes strike 1. Here with 1 out in the top of the third. Strong outing for Asher Blair so far, as this one, Craze tried to frame it on the outside corner. It's a ball. Blair, outside of the solo home run to Jace Brown, has been just about perfect outside of 1 walk. And Blair, it's a tight strike zone tonight. Blair, you can tell he's a little frustrated with the calls, but it's been consistent on both sides so far. And this one comes in a bit lower. Connor Craze gets past him. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he's shown a little bit of frustration tonight, but he's had a good night. With the frustration, I mean, the only thing he's given up is the solo shot, really.
This is to Deering, and it's brought in by Solich. They're going to say it was on the hop, so he has to throw it over to first. And Bush has it in time for the second out. Fielding on both sides has been good.
Now batting number 22, Meridius Howard.
Meridius Howard will step in, second to last in the order for Martinsburg, taking ball 1. Howard, then Blake Smith before it rolls back over to the top. Next pitch, called strike. Howard, 1 hit yesterday, then came around to score after his single. This one's fouled away. It's 40 pitches so far for Asher Blair. They'll wind and fire. Howard stays alive again. This is inside, but Howard swinging at anything close. Will stay 0-2. And Howard swings at this one, can't hit it this time. That's the third K for Asher Blair. That sends down the side 1-2-3 once again in this one. It's a pitcher's duel, 1-1. So we go to the bottom of the third after the 60-second break. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures, including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
This Little League International Tournament game is presented by TV 10
Leading
under
off
the
for
authority of
Jefferson,
Little
number
League Baseball and
29,
Softball.
Wyatt
It may not
Horn.
be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Visit Little League online at littleleague.org. Bottom of the third, it's 1-1 in the Area 1 championship game for District 6 in West Virginia, Martinsburg and Jefferson. Pitch is low for ball one. Start things out, Wyatt Horn against Jace Brown in his third inning of work on the mound.
Yeah, Brown's looked really good so far, Dylan. Very solid on the mound today. And the homer.
And pretty efficient. He's only at 27 pitches so far. Both pitchers have been efficient. This is fouled away. Asher Blair finished his third inning of work with just 43 pitches so far.
Looks like the rain might have passed this too.
It looks like it. It must have been in the Hedgesville area, but it didn't come over here to the ballpark. We covered up some of the equipment with trash bags and then never came to fruition. The next pitch is a ball. It's going to be Horn, Anders, and Levi Jones due up in this inning. Counts 2-1. Here's the pitch from Brown. So they hit over towards first base, and it was a tough one to gauge for Hudson Mann as it kind of spun back to his right as it was going towards the first baseline and then bounced away from
number
it.
9, Cameron
Yeah, that was a hard one
Anders.
to get. Mann's also the only one in the infield with the glasses. Maybe the drip is affecting him right there?
The shadows, it's an interesting spot where the sun is this time of day. Yesterday when Martinsburg was playing, I think we pointed out that there was only one player not wearing sunglasses. And now it looks like there's only one that is. I think Martinsburg's coach coming over here to the first base umpire to appeal something, maybe some interference, I'm not sure. Whatever it is, he's walking back of a conference between first base and home plate umpires.
I don't know what he would be questioning, Dylan. Do you have any idea?
I'm not quite sure. Nothing stood out to me on that play. Okay. They just told us over from the press box saying that if the safety bag there over at first, down on the other side of the line, if Jefferson stepped on the bag properly. The expression of Martinsburg's coaches kind of makes me think that he thinks Martinsburg was the only one that saw whatever happened. And the first pitch to Anders gets past the catcher Coe. The runner gets to advance the second. And the opinion up here in the press box was that Martinsburg's coach did have a gripe. But regardless,
yeah,
now Wyatt Horn on second.
Now he's at second, so play on.
This one to Anders is inside for ball two. Cameron Anders followed by Levi Jones and Archer Torre will be the bottom of the Jefferson lineup. This pitch is in for strike one. And this is strike two on the inside corner to follow. 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to Anders. It's going to be fouled away. Good at bat here from Anders. They're working the pitch count of Brown up a little bit. Already 35 pitches with no outs in the inning. So Brown on pace to pass Blair in the pace of pitch count. Anders gets this one in the right center field. Can McKenzie get over to it? He does. Ranging over well, and the runner tags up from second to third. No throw over to third. So there's the good news for Jefferson. One out, but they've got a runner 60 feet away.
Now batting number 13, Levi Jones.
And we talk about the sunglasses. Jones got the sunglasses on batting right now. In the shade.
Maybe his future's just so bright he has to wear shades. Runner on third with one out. Pitch from Brown. There's strike one.
I don't see the photographers here tonight like they were before.
You're right, Ethan. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just couldn't make it today, perhaps, maybe. 0-1. Jones squares around, pulls it back just barely as it comes in inside and low. Our bottom of the third is brought to you by Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery. Attention to detail like no other. Visit dignitymemorial.com. Jones squares around again. He gets it down. Stokes got in fast and tried to look the runner back to third, but it turns into an infield single because of it.
Yeah.
The 60-foot diamond, you got to go fast. You got to make a decision.
Now batting number 2, Archer Torre.
Now call that infield single.
Yeah, now Torre has runners on the corners. The only thing you can't do is hit into a double here.
Absolutely. Torre squaring around the bunt as well. Stokes about 5 feet away. He is really pushing in on those bunt attempts, almost making it impossible for Jefferson to follow through with it. Torre squares it around late that time. That's a good adjustment from Jefferson. After Torre, it's back to the top with Solich. 0-1 the count. This is called strike two. Runner's going to go on the catcher's indifference to take away the double play. Call Martinsburg off guard a bit. So now the infield is in all around. Big strikeout for Jace Brown.
Huge.
Swinging at the high heat.
Huge.
Now
Second
batting
K
number
for Brown.
21, Henry Solich.
And now it's 2 outs. Brown can try to strand that runner at third. And the runner behind him at second. Solich popped up over to Stokes at third. It is only at bat so far. Ball one low. Coe keeps it in front of him, has to shake it off. Looks like hit him in the hand, maybe the wrist. The 1-0. Solich takes strike one. We have the battery combo of younger siblings of Martinsburg High School players here today, Brown and Coe. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to get past Coe, but not far enough for the runner to come home. Horn sticking at third. It's a 2-1 count. Next pitch from Brown. This is popped up, but it's going to be in foul territory. Nearly ran back his last at-bat, the pop-up. 2-2, 2 outs, and 2 on. It's 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. Runs have been at a premium so far. Jace Brown trying to keep it that way. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Jace Brown fired up as he leaves 2 runners in scoring position and leaves the score at 1-1. We'll take 60 seconds.
Please return
Come
all
back
foul
with the
balls
4th
to the
inning. We're
tent on
halfway
the
through
visitor
the
side.
Area 1
Thank you.
championship game for District 6 in the 10-12 All-Stars. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
We move to the top of the 4th on TV 10 in a 1-1 game between Martinsburg and Jefferson in the Area 1 championship game for District 6 in West Virginia Little League. Top of the 4th is brought to you by Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, representing accident and injury claims for over 50 years. Go to skinnerwins.com. It'll be Blake Smith at the bottom of the order, and then back to the top with Camden Catlett and Levi Coe for Martinsburg.
Blair's been really solid today. Great pitches, the changeup, the fastball. It's all working for him right now as we head into the 4th with a 1-1 score.
He's mixed it up well. He's given up just the 1 hit and the 1 walk. Problem is the 1 hit went out of the park. And Jace Brown, if a runner can get on with no double plays, will be up for the 2nd time. Craze with a throw down to 2nd. That'll get us just about ready.
Leading
Blake
off for
Smith to step
Martinsburg,
in
number 1,
to the
Blake
batter's box
Smith.
for the first time today. Blake Smith went 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts yesterday, but did reach first because of the drop third strike in his first at-bat. Takes first pitch out of the zone for a ball. Smith gets contact on this one. It's not going to drop in as Beckett Mason comes in to shallow center to make the catch.
Now batting number 42, Camden Catlett.
Big timeout for Blair as he gets the flip over to the top of the lineup for Martinsburg with no one on and 1 out. And Catlett out in front of that first pitch off speed one. Keeping the Martinsburg hitters off balance. Oh, 1, Catlett watches it go by low for a ball. Catlett was the starter yesterday for Martinsburg, went 3 hitless innings before they saved his arm in his pitch count, as this one is out of the zone as well. Time is called by Catlett. The loser of this game drops down immediately to the runner-up game on Monday. Next pitch, I believe out of the zone. I don't know, Catlett wanted time. Didn't seem like it was granted. Next pitch is a strike. Again, the loser of this one will await the winner of tomorrow's Hedgesville South Berkeley elimination game. In the runner-up game, and this is ball 4 inside. Good take by Catlett as it's just out of the zone.
Craze and Blair can't believe it.
That's been a
now
common
batting
theme.
number 4,
and
Levi Coe.
You can tell it's getting to him a little bit. We've been talking about how getting flustered at this level can be easy for these guys at the 10 to 12 age group.
Yeah.
And a pitching mound visit follows right after. It's 51 pitches for Blair. Catlett on first base with 1 out. Levi Coe to follow. Blair struck him out in the first inning. We'll see if that can get Asher Blair back on track. It's only his second walk allowed to go with the 1 hit and 1 run. Blair wants Mumal to come in more shallow at third base. And now the first pitch to Coe, swing and a miss. He's been starting a lot of these batters with the all-speed, and Martinsburg's gotten out in front of it a lot of times.
Yeah, it's working.
Coe squares around the bunt. He's going to pull it back as it's outside. Camden Catlett slips on his way back to first, but it bounces over to Bush at first, and that was just enough to let him get back.
Catlett's got to be careful right here. Any base runner's got to be careful in a 1-1 game. Mistakes are costly here.
Yep. Coe squares around the bunt again, trying to manufacture a run. Craze does just go to first with it, and the sacrifice works. That is out number 2, but it brings up Jace Brown.
Now batting number 27, Jace Brown.
And as Ethan put it last time up, Jace Brown, in his 1 at-bat, put a dent in the scoreboard for the first run of the game.
Like really a dent, folks. We're not kidding you.
I don't think you're actually
on the other
wrong.
side of the 4 right there.
And this is a nicely hit one past the glove of Mumal at third. Waved home as Catlett, the throw too short. Martinsburg takes the lead again, and again it's on the bat of Jace Brown.
Brown hitting the double celly, but you can hit a double celly when you've been hitting the ball good all game.
Now batting number 12, Kellen McKenzie.
Second RBI of the day for Jace Brown. And that brings up Kellen McKenzie. It's now 2-1 Martinsburg. Brown will be subbed out for a courtesy runner. You don't see this very often. It's the catcher. Although at this level, I believe it's just the batter behind him that goes out. The batter in front of him in the order, I guess, is the way to put it. And McKenzie sneaks this one by the glove of Thomas. Coe going to be waved home. It's short again. So Martinsburg takes the 3-1 lead. Our first 2-run lead of the day.
The bats are rolling right now for Martinsburg after the mound
now
visit with
batting
Blair.
number 34, Hudson Mann.
And that's the 5th RBI of the tournament for Kellen McKenzie. 4 yesterday, and he adds 1 today.
He's having himself a couple games here.
And here's one hit up the middle. Chopper. Hudson Mann beats it out, and look at the base running of Kellen McKenzie going from second to home plate to score and make it 4-1.
Great base running right now from Martinsburg. And we've talked about it. It's really important at this age and this tournament with how they make mistakes. If your base running's good, how deadly it can be. And you're seeing it right now.
4 runs on 4 hits for Martinsburg. Very efficient. They're not leaving them on base. And that's going to end the day on the mound for Asher Blair. What looked like a pitcher's duel now ends in Blair just like that being taken off for a reliever. So let's take 60 seconds and come back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Call to the Bullpen is brought to you by CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg. Stop by and see them at 48 Kelly Island Road in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-8821. CMA, they're moving lives forward. It's Jackson Bush going to the mound for Jefferson after the day is done at 57 pitches for Asher Blair through 3 2/3. He gives up 4 runs on 4 hits and 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. 3 of those runs just came in this inning. 3 straight singles for Martinsburg is 3 straight runs.
And I think it was the right call to make a change right here. His day was really solid up until this inning, and it's kind of been falling apart. And I like the move to stop the bleeding while you can.
Yeah, in the area championship game, we've kind of seen when you get to this part of the tournament, coaches, even saw in the first game, even though that was an elimination game and this isn't, some short leashes, because you don't, like you said, stop the bleeding, Ethan. You want to kind of make sure that you can stay in it, and because we talked about it before, at this level, it's kind of easy for things to unravel, lose your confidence.
Yeah.
So it looks like Archer Torre has moved to center, and Levi Jones is in right.
And with it being that just because one of these teams is going to lose doesn't mean they're out. 2 teams go. 2 teams move on. So
they only have to play one more game after this because they've made it to the championship game.
Yeah.
They do get to just sit tomorrow out if they lose and await the winner of South Berkeley and Hedgesville. And if you're Jefferson, you already beat Hedgesville. If you're Martinsburg, you already beat South Berkeley. So
now batting number 5,
you can at least say
Stokes.
you win that one game yesterday. Yesterday was really the key. You wanted to win. That's why we saw maybe the number 1 pitcher for each side. These teams might disagree, but you at least threw someone that you're close to the top of your rotation. As Stokes steps in, takes a strike. This is inside for a ball. Jackson Bush wind up in the pitch inside, but Stokes pulls it into left field for a single. That'll move man up to second. Puts runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the 4th.
Now batting number 99.
Looked like a little hesitation right there from
Reyes.
Umal. Thought he was going to go for it, hesitated a little bit, and ended up being a single.
Brings up Carson Reyes. Looking at the first pitch, it's called strike. Reyes grounded out to third base in the second. Great chance for Martinsburg to open this one up. This is on the ground, though. Paxton Thomas has to run in for it. Throw to first. Big stretch by Beckett. Mason stays on the base. He's fired up. That ends the inning, stranding 2 base runners for Martinsburg. But they answer, does Martinsburg, with 3 runs when it was tied up at 1. So Chase Brown goes back to the mound with a 3-run lead. It's 4-1. Let's take 60 seconds and come back with the bottom of the 4th. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10.
Let's talk about what to do after a car or truck accident.
First, call 911. Then call Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers.
Let us handle the insurance company so you can focus on getting better.
Being injured in a wreck is enough stress. Let your doctor handle your medical issues.
And let the Skinner brothers handle your insurance issues.
If you've been hurt in almost heaven,
call the Sevens, 304-777-7777.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
The bottom of the 4th on TV 10 is brought to you by the Mansion Injury Law Group in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to mansioninjurylaw.com. Martinsburg leads 4-1, and Paxton Thomas, first pitch swinging in the bottom of the 4th, is going to fly out to right field as McKenzie makes the catch. He gave that one a ride. The way that these teams have been swinging, I wasn't going to be surprised.
Now batting number 50, Connor Cruz.
It was at least 10 feet short.
Yeah, my car is parked over there in that sort of direction, so.
Exactly. I parked close enough to be in the strike zone, too.
Yeah.
Luckily, all these right-handed hitters that are hitting for power are pulling it over to left center. Connor Craze being one of them. He steps in, had himself 2 shots over the wall yesterday. Today, he struck out looking in the first. Next pitch, that's a ball.
And I got to give a shout out to Jeffrey Craze. Connor Craze's dad, I heard, was a very good baseball player at Jefferson. From my trusted source at ESPN, told me that information.
How about that?
So shout out Jeffrey if you're watching, but you're probably here watching your son.
Strike 1. Craze takes it on the 2-0 pitch. It's now 2-1. That's usually how it goes. And the last names, they come back up usually if you go through the Little League long enough. Craze grounds this one over to third. Stokes fires, and Craze beats it out for an infield single.
Now batting 00, Asher Blair.
It's only the 3rd hit for Jefferson.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. Down 4-1 in the 4th. And that's how you started off, getting on base.
Asher Blair is next. Try to redeem giving up the lead on the mound as Craze took off like he was going to steal, but it was a quick reaction by Coe behind the plate.
A good decision to get back. He was gunned down right there.
Definitely. This gets past Coe. Now Craze can go to second. One and one with one out, the runner on second. Jefferson trying to work back down 3. Blair fouls it away. Brown fouls it right back.
Got a little flinch from me up here, Dylan.
Me too. I don't know. That's just kind of how it goes. Line back. Even though there's a fence right in front of you, that's always what I say. It's still a ball coming towards you. And that's a foul tip, and it's dropped. So it's not automatically a strikeout. Have to throw it down to first. Craze moves to third, but that is man stepping on the bag, I think, just in time. Blair thinks that he got there in time. No, that's a good point. We just had it in the press box. It was foul tip into the glove, but not long enough to be strike three, and then it was dropped, so it is just going to be a foul tip. Well, that's what the call should be, at least. That's what I think Coach is talking to the home plate umpire about.
And for Blair's sake, I hope it is just a foul.
Well, let's see. Home plate umpire is going to go over to third base. Let's see what they're going to come up with here. I do think everybody's walking back. Craze is going over to first base, talking to his first base coach, while third base coach talks to the umps. And they're going to say that Blair's out.
Now batting number 14, Jackson Bush.
We were going along with what the umpires were calling there, but I do think up here in the press box they correctly identified that that ball wasn't hung on to long enough to be a foul tip automatic strike three. Thrown down to first, which would have meant it came out of the glove and it should have just been a foul tip, foul ball. But they're going to call that a strikeout. That brings up Bush. He's going to hit this one really well out to right field, but it's hooked foul. Bush grounded out to the pitcher his first time around. Jace Brown got it into his glove and just tossed it from the glove to first base. Bush has a chance as the pitcher up now for Jefferson to bring us closer with the runner on third. He hits this again over towards right, but it's foul again. It's 1-2. That brings the count to 1-2. And that's a big swing and miss, strike three. Another one for Jace Brown, his fifth on the day. And that strands a run on third base for Jefferson, as they could have cut it to 2. But instead, we now go to the 5th inning. And it's 4-1 Martinsburg over Jefferson in the Area 1 title game for Little League District 6 in West Virginia. Let's take a 60-second break and come back with more Little League baseball on TV 10.
Car accident? Get more with Mansion. If you've been hurt in a car accident, time is critical. You've got car repairs, legal deadlines, and medical treatment that can't wait. The sooner you call Mansion Injury Law, the sooner we can help you. Because memories fade, evidence gets lost, and photos can't be retaken. You only get one chance. Let us help you make things right. Get more with Mansion. Call 1-800-557-4LAW.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Our top of the 5th inning is brought to you by CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg. All in one convenient location at 650 Foxcroft Avenue. CMA, where owners just care more. Jefferson's only got 6 outs to try to come back from being down 3 right now. But before we get to that, Martinsburg in the top of the fifth has a chance to extend the lead. Dylan Bishop and Ethan Elliott with you on the call for TV10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Kyler High back in the studio and Colton Musgrove behind the TV10 camera. It's going to be Mason, Mumaw, and Price due up in the next inning for Jefferson. For Martinsburg this inning, it's going to be Allen, Nizer,
Leading off
Carter.
for Martinsburg, number 13, Landon Allen.
And if you're Jefferson, you just hope to get out of this quick with no more runs scored.
And this is a big outing for Bush here out of the bullpen. He faces 8, 9, and 10 in the order for Martinsburg. He has to strike to Allen to start. Jefferson can't afford to have to play from even further behind here with only 6 outs to go. Especially not the way that Jace Brown is pitching with still 24 pitches to work with. Allen came up in the second and drew a walk. He'll have to be really patient at the plate here to draw another one, as it's 1-2 after that one out of the zone. And he can't catch up to that one. Swing and miss, strike 3 for out number 1. That's the first K for Bush.
Now batting, number 23, Desmond Nizer.
Nizer's up next, grounded out to Thomas at short, last time up. Another first pitch strike for Bush. Jefferson has gotten the start on the mound that they want from him. Foul ball makes it 0-2. Bush gave up the one hit to Stokes. But that was it. He was able to get out of last inning after that. 0-2 gets Nizer to chase. They'll say drop third strike. Craze has to throw it over to first in plenty of time for the second out.
Now batting, number 7, Ashton Carter.
Ashton Carter popped up to second base in his first at-bat. Craze had to pull that one over a little too much to the outside corner to try to frame it. Ball 1. Fastball this time evens the count. Bush is 1-1. Carter will foul it over towards his dugout. Here's the 1-2. Carter on the ground to Thomas. He lets it come to him. Little bobble. And out at first base just in time. Carter thought he beat it. But that's just what the doctor ordered for Jefferson. 3 up, 3 down. So we'll move to the bottom of the 5th. Jefferson down by 3. Doesn't have much time left to come back. Take 60 and come back with more Little League Baseball on TV10.
Pitches for
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
Mother Shuckers. Fresh Florida stone crab straight from the boat to your throat. Blue crabs, king, snow, Dutchness, all available year-round. Try and find that anywhere else around here. Homemade soup specials every day. Mother Shuckers is located at 1014 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Mother Shuckers, we have an opinion. If you don't like it, shuck it up, Buttercup. Come on over to Mother Shuckers.
Leading off for Jefferson, number 5, Beckett Mason.
We go to the bottom of the 5th, brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring needs. Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. Beckett Mason will lead off the bottom of the 5th for Jefferson, as they need to make up 3 runs here against Jace Brown. Mason on the 0-1 fouls it away. Clunks the bat off his head as he was frustrated. He couldn't get more of his bat on that one. Mason line 1 to left field, but Ashton Carter couldn't quite bring it in, so he got on base last time up. 0-2. This is hit well to center. Going over for it is Reyes, and he brings it in for the first out.
Now batting, number 23, Miles Mumal.
Miles Mumal up, drove in the 1 run for Jefferson, which came right after he had the ball smack off his face, and that's the only run for Jefferson. And here's a strike to start this at bat. Lined over by Mumal to short. Catlett throws it to first in time, and now there's 2 down in the 5th. Jefferson has just 4 outs to go.
Now batting, number 6, Blake Price.
Yeah, it's not like they're not hitting the ball. They're hitting the ball, getting on base, but just not their day so far.
It's working out well for Brown on the mound. That he's got Price due up here. So he is at number 8 in the order. There's a strike. So he's working through the bottom 3rd of the lineup here at the end of the game. The back 3rd of the game, you could say even. Big swing by Price. This is going to be over the head of Carter. 1 bounce to the fence. Price is going to be able to stand up with a 2-out double. Huge for Jefferson. Just their 4th hit of the day.
Now batting, number 29, Wyatt Horn.
Wyatt Horn had himself a single to lead off the 3rd. Another single might be able to score a run. That's a foul ball. If nothing else, every base runner, every time you extend that inning out 1 more batter, that's closer and closer. Jace Brown gets to 85 pitches. This next one will be his 70th.
Yeah.
If you can get to that bullpen, that's a little extra life. This bounces for a ball.
And it wears out his arm even before the 85.
Yep.
When you start getting to 75, I've seen him stretching out his arm in the last couple pitches. He might be feeling it down there a little bit.
Counts 1-1. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Next pitch that runs inside. You can tell Brown might be starting to reach the end of his juices here.
Yeah.
He's wiping sweat off his forehead in between pitches. There's a 3-1. That bounces, and that's a walk. Runners on 1st and 2nd. And that leads to a mound visit. Coach is going to let everybody stay at their positions. He's just going to talk to Brown. It's only the 2nd walk allowed by Jace Brown.
Yeah, he's throwing strikes. Whether they're getting hit into play, and the field's just making good plays for him.
So now it's the bottom 3 of the order. Anders, Jones, and Torre will be the next 3 up for Jefferson. Anders had a well-hit
Now batting,
fly
number 9,
out to
Cameron
right field
Anders.
last time. righties. This is inside. Anders turned away from it. It's called strike one. Go two. Coming up. Strike three. Anders swings through it. Make it 6 strikeouts for Jace Brown, and he leaves those ever important base runners out to dry for Jefferson. It stays 4-1 as we go to the 6th. Martinsburg one more shot at extending the lead before they would try to close it out in the bottom of the 6th. After the 60-second break, we'll be back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Did you know a fully loaded truck weighs 80,000 pounds?
I do know that they can cause a lot of damage in a wreck.
Over 40,000 people die every year in crashes.
And distracted driving is getting even worse.
I wish we had better ways to prevent distracted driving.
Me too. But one thing we can do is help people who've been injured in car and truck accidents.
Hurt in almost heaven? Dial the 7s. 304-777-7777.
SkinnerWins.com.
We move to the top of the 6th inning on TV 10, brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at ParsonsFord.com. They became
Leading
number
off
one
for
by making you
Martinsburg, number 2,
first.
Easton Deering.
Parsons. For Martinsburg, the bottom 3 of their order is due up: Deering, Howard, and Smith. Bush's first pitch to Easton Deering is a strike. Deering's one at bat was in the 3rd. He grounded out the 2nd. Nearly caught the outside corner. Craze didn't quite frame it enough for the home plate umpire to give him strike 2, so make it 1-1. Deering caught out in front of the off-speed breaking ball. Make it 1-2.
Bush has had a really solid 19 strikes. You look back, and now Jefferson's coaching staff might have wished that they would have made that substitution a little bit earlier.
This next one's fouled away. You're right, Ethan, through an inning and a 1/3. Bush has only allowed the 1 hit. Struck out 2 as he went 3 up, 3 down last inning. Deering stabs at the 1-2 for a foul ball. Bush winds and fires. That's just out of the zone. Make it 2-2. Two and two. Called strike 3. Right at the knees. Deering goes down on strikes.
Now batting, number 22, Meridius Howard.
Ethan, can the kids really use the dirty ball chant when it's a turf infield?
Yeah, I don't know, Dylan. But I do know Howard, he has the Air Jordan cleats. The bandana tied on the back. I mean,
here's a big swing after a first pitch ball for a 1-1.
And the arm sleeve, not to keep mentioning his.
He's really accessorizing out here. Yeah. 1-1, just off the outside corner. Craze seems to disagree with that one.
Been a common theme tonight.
It really has. 2-1. Big cut. Howard can't hit it. Make it 2-2. Some of those have been very, iffy. 50-50 from here. It's been hard to tell really how many times Jefferson's had a legitimate gripe with it. Or a foul ball.
Yeah, I know these guys are smaller, but the strike zone has been pretty small tonight.
Here's a 2-2. Howard swings through it, but Craze can't find it. Drop third strike, no throw to first in time. So that's a one-out base runner.
Now batting number 1, Blake Smith.
Make the third strikeout for Bush, but still one out. Blake Smith, bottom of the order. Craze tries to throw back to first to get Howard, not quite in time. Smith flew out to center in his first at-bat. Smith, this is low and inside again. Craze had to reach out and make sure that didn't go to the backstop too.
Yeah, Craze is really solid doing this whole game. Hitting.
He has.
Just, especially as a catcher.
A lot of control back there. This is hit. Thomas scoops it down to his feet, catches it in the air for out number 2. Nice shoestring
Now
catch
batting number 42, Camden
Thomas
Catlett.
at short.
Yeah.
But because of the drop third strike, Martinsburg gets to see the top of the order again with Camden Catlett. Catlett's going to look at the first pitch. That's in the zone for a strike. Catlett, 0-1, watches another one, and that's strike 2. He'll have to take the bat off the shoulder now. Catlett didn't have to. Last at-bat, he drew a walk. Eventually scored. 0-2, ooh, just off the outside corner. Catlett popped up to first in foul territory in his first at-bat also. This is going to be hit to center, lined right at Torre for the third out. Martinsburg can't add on to that lead. As we go to the bottom of the 6th. Jefferson needs 3 runs to keep this game going. After the 60-second break, it'll be
total pitches for Bush.
9 more pitches
6,
available
36.
for Jace Brown before they go to the bullpen. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
You have choices when it comes to appliance repair, but before you call a large corporate chain, consider what BW Appliance brings to the table. BW Appliance Repair offers fast in-home appliance repair services to the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, including Jefferson County and Berkeley County. We strive for professionalism, dedication, and honesty. Call us today at 304-279-8858 to schedule immediate service. You can also visit us online at bwappliance.repair.
Team Levi Jones.
Levi Jones, Archer Torre, and Henry Solich at the top of the order are the last hope for Jefferson in the Area 1 title game for District 6 in West Virginia Little League. Jace Brown starts the inning at 76 pitches, so whoever he faces during his 85th pitch will be the last batter he faces. Big cut on the 0-1. 2 strikes. Jones singled in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 bounces. Jones leaves it alone. One, 2. Strike 3, swung through by Jones. 7 Ks for Jace Brown.
What a day for Brown.
He's
Now
given up
batting
just
number 2,
4 hits
Archer Torre.
and 2 walks. 1 run. Through 5 1/3 now. Archer Torre will watch strike 1. So this is a 5-pitch at bat. Top of the lineup, we'll see a relief pitcher. The 1-0 is out of the zone. Brown throws the 1-1 too far inside. 2-1. So Torre takes this pitch. He'll be the last batter that Brown faces. He misses it. That'll be the case anyway. Brown's 2-2. Out of the zone, ball 3.
Let's see how disciplined Torre is on this full count pitch from Brown right here.
Here's your payoff pitch. Got him! 8th K for Jace Brown. That'll end his day. And just like Jefferson yesterday, Martinsburg only needs a reliever to get 1 out. 5 2/3. 1 run on 4 hits and 2 walks. 8 strikeouts
Pitches for Brown,
for
86.
Jace Brown. Desmond Nizer comes out of the bullpen, out of the dugout, as Kellen McKenzie will close it out for Martinsburg. Let's take a 60-second break. Come back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
The bottom of the 6th is brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online and they'll deliver it to you. And if you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit them online at fordofhagerstown.com. Kellen McKenzie will try to get the last out to make Martinsburg the Area 1 champions. Making a case for player of the tournament. Jace Brown has a very good chance at player of the game, but 5 RBIs, 4 of them yesterday, 1 today for Kellen McKenzie. And he can be the closer that gives Martinsburg an area title. If he can get 1 out, up by 3, facing the top of the order. Henry Solich is 0 for 2. And McKenzie, fired up. He bounces that one about 5 feet in front of the plate.
That was just
a little too amped.
I was just about to make the statement that you only need 1 out and 3-run room. I thought it would be a little calm, but first pitch jitters as the second one.
He gets that one across the plate for a strike. Yep. Make it 1-1. Solich takes strike 2, and boy, how many times is that Jefferson has reacted strongly to a call they didn't like? It's getting around double digits.
Yeah, Solich is saying that it was below his knees.
It seemed pretty low. Obviously, from this angle, it's hard for us to tell.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, as many calls as Jefferson has had a gripe with, it's from our perspective, there's a good bit that it's like, from here, can we really tell? We're not really sure. And this one's ball 2. Another one fired too low into the backstop. And there's strike 3. Kellen McKenzie wraps it up. And the District 6 Area 1 champions for 2026 is Martinsburg. Jefferson goes down 4-1. And they'll move to the runner-up game, awaiting the winner of tomorrow's game, Hedgesville versus South Berkeley.
That's our ball game. Martinsburg 4, Jefferson 1. Congratulations to Martinsburg for being our area champions. Final pitch count for McKenzie was 5.
Postgame show. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm John Everson, Private Wealth Advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Welcome into the postgame show on TV 10, brought to you by the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg, with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and a clean and comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Give you a game scoring summary here as Martinsburg wins 4-1 to be area champions over Jefferson. In the second of our doubleheader here today, it was a solo shot to start us off in the top of the first by Jace Brown, the starting pitcher, make it 1-0 Martinsburg. Then Jefferson was able to answer in the second inning with a sacrifice fly RBI by Miles Mumaw. And then the fourth inning, Martinsburg gets to Asher Blair, the starter for Jefferson, on the mound with 3 runs to make it 4-1. Game scoring summary is brought to you by Mansion Injury Law in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to mansioninjurylaw.com, and I'll run down some stats before Ethan Elliott can give us our player of the game. Jace Brown has a good shot at it. He hit himself a home run. Then his other at-bat had an RBI single. 2 RBIs on the day, going 2 for 2, and then on the mound, 5 2/3. And a nice line pitching that I'll let Ethan get to later on here. An RBI for Kellen McKenzie. He also goes and pitches a third of an inning with a strikeout to close us out. He also had an RBI single for Hudson Mann. And a run scored by Camden Catlett as well as Brown, scoring twice, and McKenzie scoring as well on the RBI single by Mann. Asher Blair goes 3 2/3, gives up 4 runs on 4 hits and 2 walks, strikes out 3. Jackson Bush goes the rest of the way, gives up 1 hit, strikes out 3. And that's our game stats brought to you by CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships. Proud to be the owners who just care more, and to give our player of the game, brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Parsons, Ethan, I think we know who it is.
Yeah, it's a really easy decision. Only my second ever player of the game, but this has been my easiest player of the game with Jace Brown, starting pitcher. Read some stats off for you. 8 strikeouts, only gave up 4 hits and 1 earned run, 2 walks, 1 batter away from a full game pitching, and he also had the 1 home run. And obviously,
and the 2 RBIs.
2 RBIs, yeah. Just an amazing performance from Brown. He was confident the whole game, even when he gave up the 1 run. Didn't seem like he lost his confidence. You could see his arm getting a little bit tired at the end, but when you're throwing 85, 86 pitches, it's bound to happen. So great game from Brown, and really solid performance all around from Martinsburg.
That's going to wrap us up here. We have crowned our Area 1 champions for Martinsburg, moving on to the district tournament at Oatesdale on July 1st and 2nd, but we still have to crown a runner-up that gets to go to the district tournament with them. So tomorrow we'll have Hedgesville versus South Berkeley to see who takes on Jefferson in that runner-up game. That game comes to you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Our pregame will start around 4:50, and that'll be followed by the game on Monday for the runner-up spot for the district at 6 o'clock. For Kyler High back at the studio, Colton Musgrove behind the TV10 camera, and Ethan Elliott next to me on the call. I'm Dylan Bishop saying so long from Cooper Field here at Hedgesville. Again, we're back tomorrow for South Berkeley and Hedgesville at 5 o'clock. This has been Little League Baseball on TV10. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday night.
We thank you for listening to live play-by-play coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball. Little League All-Star Baseball is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. All rights reserved.